The SAFM Breakfast Podcast with Bernie and Emma G is perfect listening for the cruise home. And it pays to cruise with RAA. Don't miss the boat. Visit travel.raa.com.au to book.
Now listen.
Fave Bits, picked by Bernie and Emma G.
How's the energy?
Amazing. It's the SAFM Breakfast Podcast with Bernie and Emma G.
Yesterday I mentioned this phenomenon that's been picked up across Instagram and reaching all corners of the globe. That I encourage everybody to try with their partner daily. The 6-second kiss.
Yes, the challenge.
Yes,
you said.
I did. I set you a challenge. Now, just to recap what it's about, this expert reckons that if you kiss your partner for 6 seconds every day, it can really improve your love life.
With a 20-second hug or a 6-second kiss, you're both secreting oxytocin. And that creates a sense of psychological safety, connection, and bonding.
Yeah, connection and bonding. So I set you the challenge, Bern, to try this last night with your beautiful wife, Abby.
Yes.
And report back today.
Yep.
So I'm very eager to know, how did it go?
Well, let's jump ahead. And yes, got the 6-second kiss done. But
Right.
I'll get
You got
to
it
the
done.
process
It's not
of that.
like that.
Well, this is the
Where's
problem.
the romance?
Part of the problem. I remembered at about 9 o'clock when I was about to go to bed. I'm like, all right, go to bed. And then I'm
That's
like,
okay.
oh, and then I came back out. I'm like, oh, yeah, these are my words. Oh, yeah, I have to kiss you for 6 seconds too. Were you listening today?
What'd she say?
She said, no, what did she say? Way to woo me. Yeah, no, all
Yeah.
good.
Right, you could have made a
She
little
goes,
bit
oh,
of
you
effort.
have to. That's
have to,
right.
yeah.
Yeah, she goes, oh, you have to, do you? You have to. That must be so hard for you.
It's your
And I'm
job.
like-
See,
then I'm like-
that's where you're going
And then I
wrong.
said, oh, don't worry about it.
So you didn't even do it.
No, I did do it in the end. She's
Yeah.
like, no, you have to, like, get me in the mood a little bit.
That's
Get me-
right.
And I'm like, okay.
Warm her up a bit.
And then she goes, now don't just go there either. So I'm like, all right, no worries. So I just little
Embraced
back,
her.
little
Were you
back rub.
What are you
doing with your
movements?
hands
Yeah.
Just rolling her
back
over.
rub.
Just-
Okay.
No, I just gave her a little back rub, and then she just sort of just laid there for a bit. She said, well, yeah, let's do it. So we did it.
Yep.
The 6-second kiss. Yeah.
And then it went for probably over 20 seconds.
See,
Oh,
Nearly
that's what
30
happens.
seconds.
See, this
Until
is
the
good. This
bit.
is good.
Now I don't know what is meant to happen, but she kicked me out. She kicked me off. She's like, "You're getting too handsy."
You were too good.
Too handsy. No, I don't think I was too good. I thought it was
You
leading
got
somewhere
into
else.
it.
So it
But
worked.
that's okay, right? Yeah, because so the whole point is that there's no pressure that it should lead to anything else. It could
No.
just be the 6 seconds and stop there, but it could. After the 6 seconds, did you feel the pheromones just kick in after the 6 seconds?
Yeah, but then I don't know whether the pheromones kicked in, but my thoughts kicked in of what was next.
Yeah.
So I got my hand slapped and
Yeah.
get too much. Let's go.
But that's okay. Do you feel like it's improved your connection and you bonded a little bit?
She did ask me. She said, "So what's it meant to do?" I was
Yeah.
like, well, "It's meant to increase our connection." That's the only thing I could think of.
Well, that's good. I'm
That-
good.
is that it?
Did she
Was it
feel
more?
that it did?
I don't think so.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
No, I think I need a better attitude. I think she said.
Well, you got to do it every day. So
Good
you got to try
feedback,
every
Abby.
day.
Yeah.
Try again.
Look, I'll try it once and I'll get better.
There.
All right. Well, thank you for trying it and doing your homework because
Yeah.
you're not someone that used to do your homework.
No,
so
and
that
I
was good.
remembered late.
Yeah.
Well
It was
done.
probably part of the problem.
But it's something I would like everybody to try. If anybody listening has tried this, we would love to hear from you. You can text us or give us a call, 131060, and let us know how it went for you. Did you have as little success as Bernie? Maybe you did improve your
Yeah.
relationship. It's something so small that you can do.
There you go.
And try and approach it with a little bit more romance.
Maybe don't use the
than
words "I have to."
Yeah. Maybe
I have
I'd love to
you.
kiss
I
you for
love
6
to, yeah.
seconds.
I'm gonna
what
change
happened?
that tonight.
Did it work for you? The Automasters text line 0488 52 107.
SAFM's Bernie and Emma G. Best mates for breakfast.
On SAFM.
This song here,
Just meet me at the...
Who's that?
that's Harvey singing it in the background. The kids and
Harvey's your
and Liv,
6-year-old.
6-year-old.
You got
Liv.
3 under 6.
Well,
yeah.
not quite 6,
Sorry,
nearly 6.
almost
5
6.
and 3 they are, but they go nuts for that song. I think because it's very easy to know the words. There's only sort of
Super catchy.
3 letters to remember. They go nuts in the back seat, and I did record them a few times. But I spoke about this last week. Charlotte, our 2-year-old,
Yeah.
and normally it's Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. We always sing a song because then she puts her head down on my shoulder and sort of drifts off before I lay her down in her cot she still is in.
So cute.
So it's a cage to keep her in. But she's every night now it's on Apata instead of
to fall asleep.
Baa Black Sheep, Humpty Dumpty's another one she likes. Anything she sort of sings, I think at daycare when she goes there. But
Some kind of nursery rhyme or a lullaby
nursery
would be
rhyme.
the
It's-
normal request.
It's
but-
turned to that song, and we recorded it. All right, so bedtime now. Do you want Baa Black Sheep, or you want Twinkle Twinkle, or Apata?
Apatapati.
You want Apatapate?
Yeah.
Okay, how does it go? Can you sing it?
Apatapati. 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 Apatapati.
Does that make you go to sleep?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know how that makes her go to sleep. It's the most upbeat song.
The other kids love the part where it goes, That's their favourite bit, I reckon. They get real animated, but she's not quite at that level yet. But 131060, I thought, what's a weird bedtime request from your kids? What do they ask? Because I'm sure there's some bizarre ones that aren't, or just not normal.
That's so funny, Ben. You know, I remember when I was little, I was scared of the dark.
Yeah.
And I would ask my dad to come and lie with me until I fell asleep.
Yep.
And sometimes he would fall asleep
Yep.
before I would fall asleep. I give him a nudge in the ribs.
Get
Dad,
out.
wake up. I'm not asleep.
I do that all the time,
Do
G.
you? Yeah.
I sleep all the time. I wake up about 11 o'clock. Where am I? Don't know if it's the morning, the day, what's going on. Where? Yeah.
He's singing Apata in your sleep. All right, 131060, your kids' weird bedtime requests. What do they ask of you when it's bedtime? Is it to sing a K-pop drinking song as well?
I haven't told them it's a drinking song.
Yeah, maybe it's some food, like
Yeah.
a special request. Maybe it's not just a song.
Food, songs, anything.
All right.
Something to wear.
Weird bedtime request from the kids. 131060. Give us a call.
SAFM's Bernie and Emma G. Best mates for breakfast.
On SAFM.
131060, we're talking weird bedtime requests from your kids because my kids have requested, instead of lullabies, Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, it's turned to Apata. That song. Is that how you say it? Apata?
Apata. Yeah.
Apata. So that puts them to sleep, and I
don't
just
know
thought
how.
that was a bit weird, but some text messages have come through. Jen.
Yes, they're not the only ones with weird bedtime requests. On the text line 0488852107, Cindy says, my grandsons must have 4 yo-yo biscuits and a cup of milk in bed whilst watching Bluey every time they have a sleepover.
Yeah, but that's not requesting. That's just that's taking over your life. That's what all kids want.
And Bella says she has to kiss mum and dad 3 times before she goes to sleep.
Oh, that's cute.
That is cute.
That is very cute.
Maybe a bit OCD developing there.
She's in trouble.
Lots of calls coming through as well on 131060. Casey in Walkley Heights, what is your child's weird bedtime request?
My daughter and I have to go out to look at the moon before she goes to sleep. Because she's 3 and we've not long ago got rid of nappies and dummies and things, and we gave them to the moon babies.
The
So
moon babies
clever.
took them.
Moon babies.
Yeah.
So we go out to look at the moon and see the moon babies, and we look at stars, and I tell her which one are the planets, and then she goes to bed.
Oh, nice.
That's actually a really beautiful
That's
bedtime
cute.
ritual.
Yeah.
Thank you,
I
Kate.
like this
I
one.
might try that and say hi to the moon babies.
Yeah, I've got to catch my kids before I can show them the moon. Let's go to Sylvie from Blair. Sylvie, what weird bedtime requests has your kids got?
Yeah, when my son was 2 years old, he used to ask me to sing Don McLean Bye Bye Miss American Pie every night.
Love
from
this
start
song.
to finish.
Love this song.
And that's like an 8-10 minute song or
Yeah.
something, isn't it?
Do you sing the whole thing?
Yes, the whole thing.
The
He
whole
wouldn't go to
thing.
sleep until it was all done.
Wow. Geez, there's a few different lyrics to that too.
I could see how that could be kind of relaxing.
Yeah, the first bit maybe.
Yeah, the slow part.
Long,
Thanks for the call,
long time
Sylvie.
ago.
Let's go to Carly in Parafield Gardens. What's your child's weird bedtime request, Carly?
And my daughter requests some cucumber cut up every night before bed. She thinks that she can get it because I won't say no because it's such a healthy food.
Yeah, smart. So
So
cucumber.
sometimes it's slices, sometimes it's sticks, but it always has to have a little bit of salt on it.
Salt.
Could be
Yeah.
the cooling effect. I don't know. How old's your daughter?
She's now 12, but it's been going on since she was about 2.
Still does it?
Yeah.
Oh, right. So that could. I suppose it's not bad for your teeth either. Not a lot
No,
of sugar.
she's a bit of a fussy eater, so anything good that I can get in her, I'll take it.
Is that just her way of delaying bedtime now that she's 12?
Correct.
She knows exactly what she's doing.
Oh, well done. Good call, Carly.
nice.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Hey,
great
some good calls there.
Keep them coming. 13 10
Don
60.
McLean.
What is your child's strange bedtime request? So many texts coming through on this on the Automasters text line. 04888 52 107 is the number. Angela says, when my son was little, we used to do a lap of the block to count the letterboxes every night.
Oh, nice.
Nice little evening stroll.
Well, you'd get to know how many there were on the block. Have to mix it up.
Yeah. And another one, my son, who is now 23, used to make me sing him Jets, Are You Gonna Be My Girl?
Are you gonna be my girl?
Yeah. About as relaxing as Apata, that one.
It's not really soothing, is
That's not getting you to sleep. You've got to throw your head around.
Have a
man.
great night.
Some air guitar in the bed. Yeah.
That's not a bedtime story.
No, plenty of calls on 13 10 60 coming through as well. Good morning, Sam in Greenwith. What's your kid's weird bedtime request?
Morning, guys. Every night when we say goodnight to the kids, we always say good night, sweet dreams about, and then they reply rainbows, butterflies, and unicorns.
Oh.
But then one night I went out and Dad made an adjustment. Now every night I hear sweet dreams about rainbows, butterflies, unicorns, and lawn porn. Dad loves his lawn.
Lawn porn.
How good's that?
Oh my
I get it.
gosh.
I get it, Sam.
Yeah, nice work. Thank you, Sam. SAFM, Bernie and Emma G. Loving the calls. Thank you so much, everybody.
SAFM's Bernie and Emma G. Best mates for breakfast.
On SAFM.
Gee, cost of living pressures may have another scalp. And now this one's close to me because we use this a little bit. And it's the school canteen.
What, they're getting rid of the tuck shop?
Yeah, with cost of living pressures, the rapid decline in lunch orders, they think the canteen may be getting phased out. Now, there's some schools already doing this. Or getting rid of it, phasing it out. Ranella Primary School sent a message out to its community this week to notify them that changes were going to be made.
First week back at school.
First week back, we're only 2 days in. Third day today. The price of food going up to try and survive, and if that doesn't work, they might be on the way out. So things are going to get more expensive. There's already Calvary Lutheran Primary School in Morphettvale. It hasn't had a canteen for more than a decade.
Wow.
Because it wasn't viable. That's a decade ago. So they're ahead of the curve. But instead, they're looking at options. So multiple times throughout the year, the schools will have a day where students can order one, say once a month. They might be phasing it into something like that or a business model like that. But just staff, insurances, electricity, everything's costing more to run.
Look,
and
I
you've got to
get
have
it.
quality food. And the decline in lunch orders surprised me. I thought, that's something that I'd do every day if I was in charge. Lucky I've got this roll in here where I don't have to make a roll.
I used to have a lunch order every Friday. This is so sad to hear because do you remember as a kid, it's so exciting getting a lunch order, writing it out on the paper bag,
the brown
sausage
paper
roll,
bag we used to have.
Yeah. Do they not have that anymore?
I wouldn't have thought it was
It's all
brown.
done on an app
On
these
an
days.
app. See, it's not
you
as
do it on an app.
exciting for the kids. And a lot of schools have substituted some foods like pasties or chips for things like fruit salad and popcorn and pasta, So it's probably not as much of a novelty anymore as it was when we were kids.
Yeah, it is. It's on an app. So when you go in, there's a healthy sort of option or menu, and then you go to like the normal, what I'd call the normal menu.
Yeah.
Which you can get. Every Friday for us is when we're going to school was lunch order day. So I'd look forward to that. Pasty with sauce and
How about those rich kids who had it every day?
No, I just
every
thought-
day.
They were talking about
there
this
were some
before.
kids that had it every day.
Yeah.
Every day.
How is that happening?
When I was teaching, there were some kids in my class that would have a lunch order every day. Sorry, don't give them a hard time. It's busy parents, It's hard.
but at
At
the
least
time,
they're sending them some kind of food for lunch.
At the time, we just thought I thought they were the rich kids. I was like, how much money do their parents have?
I
Yeah.
got a
They're just-
Vegemite sandwich, a biscuit, and an apple. Wow.
Yeah.
Fritz and sauce every day for me. In a lunchbox that was just out in the heat.
Yeah, I had the Vegemite and butter.
Bread was sweaty by the time I got there.
But you're right, you know, $7.50 for a sandwich or something these days, and we were getting sausage roll for $1. You
Yeah.
know, bag of red frogs for 20 cents.
Coins.
Yeah.
Coins would go in. I'd have coins in my brown paper bag. So
Yeah.
that was a pasty with sauce and
Yeah.
a buttered finger bun, probably for like $2.50,
How
$3.
good's that? How good's that?
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
But
Well,
what do you miss? What do you miss from the school canteen? Or
My
what are
order
you going
was
to miss?
sausage roll with sauce and frozen chocolate milk. Did your school do those?
Frozen chocolate milk? No.
So on the hot days, you'd get a frozen chocolate milk
Yeah.
and you'd eat it with a spoon. You'd hack at it with a spoon. And it would you'd take it into your class after lunch because you wouldn't finish it at lunchtime.
Right.
It
And you're
was
allowed to do that?
Yeah.
Frozen
it was
chocolate
a
milk.
real
No, never got into
exciting novelty. Yeah. What are you going to miss?
Well, the buttered finger bun for me
Yeah.
was just something I just looked forward to on a Friday. Just
Yeah.
fresh from the local bakery.
Does your
Plenty
little
of butter.
6-year-old, well, gone into year
Yep.
one, does he get lunch orders?
When I'm in charge, he got a fair few.
He's got none now.
Now I'm not in charge.
Yeah.
That's sort of, well, maybe that's part of it. I've got this role and there's just no lunch orders at his local school.
Well, hey,
I'm part of the problem.
Get involved. Automaster text line 0488 52107. Just reminisce about the school canteen
Yeah.
days. What did you used to
Save
have? What
the
did you
tuck
love?
shop, I say.
Brown paper bag. Now just cash comes out. Oops, that's
SAFM's Bernie and Emma G. Best mates for breakfast.
On SAFM.
Come on. Bernie and Emma G's Daydream Getaway a Day.
Oh, for the last couple of weeks, Bern, we've been sending besties off to the Whit Sundays. Can we do it again today?
We've already given away a few trips.
Yep.
Be good to give another one away, G.
Yeah, all you've got to do is guess 3 words in 30 seconds. Sounds
Yep.
pretty easy.
And you can go in any order. Just don't forget the words because we've had some issues there where they've forgotten the second or third word. We only give you the words once.
That's
so
right.
you can't say the letter it starts with and you can't say a word it rhymes with.
Yes. Now, if you
That's
guess
the only rules.
1 word, you win an exclusive SAFM beach bag with all your summer essentials. Great for the warmer weather. 2 words will win you $150 to spend at Henley House. But 3 words is the big trip.
That's the trip. That's the Whit Sundays trip. 3 nights accommodation at Daydream Island Resort and Living Reef. Return flights for you and your bestie, ferry transfers, and a full buffet breakfast each morning. So how good?
Besties playing today are Chelsea and Amber. We've got Chelsea here in the studio. Hi, tell us all about your bestie, Amber. How long have you been friends?
We've been friends for about a year now. So she works in the nursery one room and I got put in there one day and I'm like, oh, she seems quite cool. We went to the Fringe once and I'm like, oh, have you been to Perth? And she's like, no. I'm like, let's go. So we booked it for the week after.
Love that spontaneous trip to Perth.
Yeah.
Nice.
So you've travelled together before and you know that goes well.
Yeah, we actually just came back from another holiday from Perth like 2 weeks ago.
Right. Enjoying Perth.
We love Perth,
Well,
yeah.
You've been practicing?
Kind of. Yeah. So when I got the phone call, I was in bed with my friend. And I'm just like, oh, like how are we going to win this? So we're like practicing. My friend gave me the word omelette. I'm like, egg pancake?
Done. I would have got that.
That's good. All right.
It's a good start.
You're,
We have to take
you're on fire.
omelette out of our words. Yeah.
Well, we'll give you your 3 words. Now, but Amber can't hear these. She is in the soundproof booth with our producers, okay? But we'll tell you your 3 words and bring her in. Your 3 words are tremble, hamstring, and aesthetic. Here comes Amber.
Oh my God.
And take it away, Chelsea.
When I'm in the club and I'm shaking.
Dancing?
Nope. Like shaking.
Bouncing?
Nope.
Ass?
And I'm nervous. And I'm like nervous.
Oh,
like a couple weekends ago.
Twitchy.
Close.
Never shaky, twitchy.
Next word.
Yeah, just
So I almost pulled it once at the gym.
hammy.
Yes.
Yes.
Yep, we'll accept that.
And then, my God.
Jesus.
I was thinking of
They were
something.
tough. They were tough. the
They
last
were
word.
really tough, but you got 1 word. Hammy will pay hamstring, and that means you guys win an SAFM beach bag.
Oh,
with all
thank
your
you.
songs.
Tremble was the first
were
word.
so close
We said
to
when
it.
you went
Every other word.
yeah, you're all in and
no.
around it, and the last one was aesthetic, which
I
is
was like
tough.
thinking, I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, that's a tricky one to explain. Yeah, but you did so well. Thanks so much for playing.
Thank you.
Where did you nearly pull your hamstring? I want to ask more questions about that.
Yeah, we're at the gym him I was a bit silly on the car phrases.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, a
So
bit silly.
yeah, a bit silly.
Yeah, and enjoy the stunning Whit Sundays yourself at Daydream Island Resort and Living Reef, the perfect escape for couples, families and sun seekers. Bernie and Emma G, best mates for breakfast on SAFM.
SAFM's Bernie and Emma G.
Best mates for breakfast.
On SAFM.